You know how terrifying and consequential it would be if you lose your phone or your action cam. Today, we make sure this never happens. To me, Mathis Dumas is the person to ask about exactly this topic because he climbs mountains like Everest, Amada Blam, being all year round in the mountains around the world, takes incredible pictures and video as a professional, and so far, I don't know if he ever lost his camera or his phone. So if you like this episode, please remember to subscribe and press the like button. And now we hear from Mathis Dumas. Hey Mathis, first of all, have you ever lost one phone or camera?
Not really. It's never happened to me. I lost a lot of drones, but cameras, not really.
Lucky you. So tell us how you make sure that you never lose your camera, phone, action cam, whatever you have.
So let's start with the big camera, the main one. So this is like
the big and expensive, really expensive
yeah.
ones.
So this one you don't want to lose it for sure.
Yeah.
So the main thing I use for all my stuff is the leash. I always use some leash with me. So for example, the big camera, sometimes I put it in the backpack because it's heavy camera. So I use this kind of clip to put it on my shoulder, like here, and I have after a small leash that I attach to the camera. And like this, the camera is always safe. If you want to put the camera in your backpack, then at the moment when you release the leash from your neck, then it's attached to the backpack.
Okay,
super
so
important.
This is always...
And this is what I used, and it's really important to have the camera always attached to the backpack. So even if you put the camera in your backpack and you want to take a jacket, then your camera not drop off from your backpack by accident. So it's very, very important.
Cool. And the same you do with even the smaller one, or how you handle this one?
Yeah, so the small ones, so this is very a light one, and it's really the go-to camera. Like I use it for all my big adventure when I want to be very light and fast in the mountains. And there is this leash come with the camera, so it's super useful to put around your hand, like before you take off from your jacket. And I do exactly the same system. Like I use the same kind of leash attached to the backpack. And then the camera is safe. Okay.
And so this you also never take away.
No. So and this is like a little bit elastic, so which is cool. It's not like going like crazy around. So it's always close from you. You can put in the pocket. If you don't use, you can put in the backpack, and you know it's always from on your leash. So super, super cool.
One down for the action cams. You ever like the GoPros, what do you do there?
Yeah, so the GoPro is very like the POV camera. I don't use a lot on the helmet, and I know some people they use it on the helmet and they make a leash with the helmet and stuff like that. So then I put it in my pocket, then I put it in my mouth like this, and I run it for like 1 minute just climbing or do my action, because it's not super interesting to have like 10 minutes of your POV. And then after I can change with this new system, like magnetic system, when you can change super fast. From one support to another one. Then after I will use this kind of stick, which is really cool, like to film someone like this, or you can also vlog yourself like this, so which is super cool. And you can also film yourself with this tripod, which is also super cool. And after, with the GoPro, I take the risk to lose it because they are not super expensive, and it's super painful to have a leash on this kind of camera.
Because you change so much from the
change so much, and I take the risk. And
small enough, you put in the
put in the pocket
when you don't use it.
And this with new system, like it's easy. Take a clip and then I put in the pocket. Easy to use.
Cool.
And super. And then the last thing. And this, I know you love it.
I love it. But I have also here the problem always that like when I use the stick, like I'm always like, oh, I really only hold it in my hand. I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you have like all the footage from the day.
Exactly.
You don't want to lose it. So yeah, I built like a small system. I saw some people, they put some scotch around the poles. But me, I built this system with this small screw. So I pull a leash. This is from the Garmin, I think from the InReach or something. And then I clip it, like I screw it, and then you can same system, put it around your hand, so it's safe like this when you shoot with. And same if you want to really like secure it, you can have the leash, and then it's super safe.
Perfect.
Especially for paragliding or climbing. Sometimes, like you never know, like if there is something eating your hand, or so yeah.
Cool.
So this is really like the go-to is like the Insta360. If I need to produce a little bit more content, will be the GoPro and this camera, and professional stuff, the Sony big camera.
To be fair, I think most of us shoot with the phone, no?
Yeah, for sure.
And this is also the thing which you really don't want to lose. So how you do that?
Yeah, for safety reason, it's super important to keep your phone with you and close from your body also for the temperature and stuff. So me, I always keep it close from me, and I put it in the pocket always with a leash.
Yeah.
And in the pocket, most of the pocket, you have this kind of loop. It's made for the the avalanche beacon, exactly, avalanche system, to don't lose the. So we can use it to put your phone. This leash is come from the ski bindings, from the ski touring bindings. So it's a reuse system. And after, I just put a small loop. This is also from the ski binding system. And I put a small loop around the speakers.
Okay, so you even don't put it through this kind of very small, because some cases have the extra, but it's really difficult to put through sometimes. And
exactly, yeah. And
this is just here around this.
And this, you are sure you have it on all the case, and it's super easy to make it. And after, for the daily life, is not a pain to have this, because you don't feel it in your pocket.
Cool.
And when you are on vertical activities. Super interesting to have it, because your phone is your security.
Exactly.
Is also your map, is also is everything
nowadays.
So and the quality, to be honest, is super good. With a little bit of editing behind, you can have some super great footage. And I think it's the go-to camera for every day.
Perfect.
And you see?
Thank you very much.
Everest from the
Everest case. That was a good one. Hey, thank you.
Thanks to you, David. And I hope you guys enjoyed this small video.
I really can't believe he never lost anything, but that's why he always probably uses a leash. So leash is the thing to not lose it. The attachment inside your jacket I find really helpful, and you can even stitch in some layers, maybe a small loop. And the one extra thing I want to mention here is that his way of making sure that you have this point of attachment on your selfie stick or action camera was really helpful. You can also find this small camera screws, which a lot of these selfie sticks have here, a place to screw in, and you put a small cord in where you can then attach it. It's really nice. And coming to the phone case, I just found another really interesting way of creating your own small attachment loop, and let me show this. You just need a little bit rigid kind of fabric. You take your phone out of the case. First, you fold the fabric in this way. Then you place your phone on top of it with maybe a centimeter or so from the edge. You mark around your phone, and you mark where your charging cable comes out. And then you just cut out exactly how you marked it. And remember, I think the important part is to use a rigid fabric. And now in the end I have something looks like this. You can use a small string, make a loop with it, put it now in the middle of this, looks like this. You fold it, and then the string you pull through. Then this fabric is flat here in the back. You put your phone back in, and here we go. You have a loop, and you won't be able to pull that out. So that's the way I do it now on my phone, and it works really well. And with that, I hope you really got something out of it and you never lose your precious picture camera device out there. See you in the next one.